While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them. You see why I didn't want to read, because that 40 alone will take us into another dimension for us to find perspective. But let's start from verse 42. Verse 41. Verse 41. While the Pharisees were gathered together, Jesus asked them, saying, what think ye of Christ? Me kuke tunani game de Christi. Whose son is he? And they say, the son of David. That was their answer. But I want us to look at the question that Jesus asked. It's very pivotal, because if Jesus is asking a question, it's because he must have seen or noticed a challenge. And this is not the first time Jesus is asking these questions. About 3 times in the scripture, I've seen Jesus try to find the opinion of men about what they think of him. And now the Bible made us to understand that Jesus said, what do you think of the Christ? So the necessity of the revelation of Jesus. What do you think? Mene tunaninka game the Christi. What do you think of the Christ? If we ask a question now, generally, who is Jesus? Or someone meets you on the road and said, you are a Christian. You said, yes. And you go to church. Yes. You are born again. Yes. You speak in tongues. Yes. Who is Jesus, and what do you think of him? As simple as it may sound, and as fast as you think you will have the answer, it's very intriguing, because Jesus that were with his followers on earth, Jesus that the Pharisees have searched through the scripture and are awaiting his manifestation, Jesus that have revealed his glory on earth to his followers and in the presence of the Pharisees, they have seen him healed on Sabbath day. They have seen him heal the paralyzed. They have seen him cast out devil from the woman that was bent over 18 years. They have seen him speak to the man that was paralytic for 30 years. Am I talking to somebody? 38 years, right? By the pool of Bethsaida. They have seen him walk on water. They have seen him multiply bread. As a matter of fact, they know of the immaculate birth that he came through. They were conversant of with the prophecies of Isaiah. But Jesus noticed a vacuum in their operations and their belief towards him. And he had to ask them, what do you think of the Christ? Matthew 16 and verse 16. Jesus asks again. He took his, can you give us from verse 14? Jesus took his followers somewhere. Go back to 12. Let's go to 12. Let's find what Jesus said. The question. You know, I'm trying to buy time. Then understood they how he bid them not to beware of the living of bread, but of the doctrine of the Pharisees and of the Sadducees. It was an issue of, now give that scripture for me. The church at that time, permit me to use the word church. The church at that time were debating over issues. Every man had a concept of what he feels revelation should be. Every man was bringing his dogma and his stance, and everyone had a certain level of emphasis. Even those people that are speaking about me, what do they say about me? And then he asks the question, let me sample an opinion. I am on earth working miracle. I'm healing their sick and multiplying their bread. I'm walking on water and they are seeing I'm God. They even want to make me king on earth. Oh, some of them, if they have problem, they even want to make me king on earth. Oh, some of them, if they have problem, they make sure that my mother make me come to the wedding. So that if the wine is out, I can do wonders for them. Oh, they even come around seeking for me. And they tell me, all men seek thee. But the question is, these men that are seeking after me, these people that want me to heal their sick, that they can even break the roof and show faith, do they really know me? What do they think of me? Stay with me. When Jesus came to the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked the disciples saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? On Saturday, I will bring to you what I call the sonship of Jesus. Am I talking to somebody here? So don't miss that broadcast. I'll be speaking on what? The sonship of Jesus. And there are 7 dimensions of his sonship. But let's stay here. So don't worry about the Son of Man. On Saturday, we'll explain what that means. Verse 14. Look at the opinion. And the Bible said, and they said, some said that thou art John the Baptist. They just beheaded him. John the Baptist introduced him. John the Baptist was staying in the desert, eating locusts and wild honey, wearing camel skin. Jesus, they were calling him wine viper, for he was eating with sinners and with tax collector. And he was wearing linen. But yet they could call him John the Baptist at that close proximity. Others said Elias. Jesus had no camel skin. For even in the cities of Samaria, when the disciples want to call down fire, he never called down fire like Elijah. But they said he was Elijah. Now, others said Jeremiah. Yet we only saw him weep at the tomb of Lazarus. And when he saw Israel scattered like sheep without shepherd, and at this material time he was not agonizing unto death. So we have not seen him weeping. So how could they attribute him to a weeping prophet? And others even concluded and said, you are just gifted. You are one of the prophets. One of, not a prophet, one of. So out of the many major ones around, you are one of them. Prophet, it's quite amazing because, please just bear with me. If the Christ were that close, in close union